underground filmmakers are exploring the poetic aspect of cinema.
The average young person spends 8.5 hours each day exposed to digital technology. Amazing. Our next guest says that constant use of the internet, the Blackberries, those video games, is not only altering our lives, but it's altering our brains. Oh my gosh, what do you mean?
Well, you know, it's not all bad and It's not all good, but think about it.
When you watch one of my films, it's almost like a peyote trip. If you know anything about it, you take a peyote trip and you go through this period where you're suffering, and then you reach like this magical high. You know, it's like a pure state of being, and you kind of see the world for what it is, and you know eventually you come down and you take it with you. You know, that's exactly what this film is about. You know, this film is about taking people on like a pop culture ride of seeing all, you know, like the MTV style of editing. It's got that type of going through it and showing all these like different cultures that are suffering from technology addiction, Facebook likes, you know, Twitter, Instagram, you know, it's endless. It's just going on and on and on. And this is the type of ride that you're going to take by watching this film. It's like a peyote shaman type of it's fucking mystical, man, you know. Watching this type of film, it's gonna blow your motherfucking mind if you're in the right state of mind. You gotta be in the right state of mind when you're watching this. No, it's got a good energy. It's I don't know. I said it's kind of like a pop symphony for film. You know, it starts off with a VHS tape going in. So basically, you're watching like a mixtape dealing with this subject of internet addiction. So you know, it's like DJ directing. You know, I'm a DJ director basically. You know, mix everything up together, and it ends up like looking like a Chinese New Year mixed with Halloween. You know. It's a bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of this, a bit of that, but it all kind of goes together. And when you watch it all together, you see the full picture. You see everything. Right on the spot. Al Capone, Bjork, E. Sedgwick, the Devil, Charles Manson, a couple of strippers. That'll do. Pop culture, you know, experimentation and kind of like melding the two together. Yeah, it's for people that feel alive and go to concerts and have loads of crazy fucking times in clubs, and you know, it's anyone who still feel alive. It's not someone who, you know, like the film's about people that are dead behind the computer, you know, all the time. But the film kind of it shows them that that's not the way. You know, I'm encouraging people to get the fuck out there, have a good time, get laid, you know, see all these incredible fucking bands and movies that are out there at the moment, and to not be glued to your computer, you know, fucking jerking off all the time. That's just a waste of life. It's, you know, as I said, they're just like YouTube kidults and Facebook addicts. You know, we need to get away from that shit. Basically, I just didn't work with a framework. You know, like Pink 8 it's, you know, it's there in my brain anyway. It's never going to go away, and it's in the past. But now I'm just doing whatever I want anyway. You know, it's always been like that. But Pink 8 is there if anyone wants to go back and see how to make a movie this way. That's basically it. But now I just fucking did whatever I wanted. Dead people. I'm probably like Casper and Powley from South Park. Yeah, I love the way they kind of get through life on charm and just accepting everyone as they are and getting on with it. I would be River Phoenix. Like a big movement, you know, seeing everything that's going on coming at you all at once. That's what I want it to be. My mission is to make fucking no holds barrel, you know, movies. It's as simple as that. I hate lawyers, feminists, certain teachers to an extent. Some of them do cause more fucking harm than good. Yeah, sex is the best drug. I wish I was like a woman, because women can have, you know, they can have up to like 12 orgasms, can't they? Our guy, you know, most you're going to get in a day is 4. And you know, you're struggling by the 4th one anyway. But yeah. Making me big. I kind of got really, let's see, what was on 17 again? Is it that Zac Efron film? That kind of almost gave me some tears. I don't cry. I don't cry for years on end. Yeah, but I felt something there. Yeah, I'm dead inside. Well, basically we just went to Sunseed in Spain, which is a commune, and we stayed out there for a week. And the great thing about it is there's no technology whatsoever, so it's almost like going back to when I was a kid, when, you know, that's how old I am. Well, I remember the fact that the world didn't exist with the internet and no mobile phones and computers and stuff like that. Was, you know, brand new to me. When I burnt my house down, I remember when I was doing it, like, when I was going through the motions and playing with like the matches and pretending to be Godzilla, you know, playing with fire. It was one of the first times I ever experimented with fire and kind of saw the beauty of it, and it just hypnotized me, and things got out of control, and we had to get thrown out of windows. You know, my whole family had to escape through the windows upstairs. It was we were living in like a Jamaican community at the time, and you know, we were being caught by all these like Rastafarians underneath, and you know, I owed my life to them. Strong guys. Yeah, it's a key film. Without a doubt. Anyone who's into DIY and punk attitude, don't give a fuck about rules and regulations and meeting the funding criteria, you know, that type of stuff. Yeah, it fucking blows the door off all of the other stuff. You know, we're assassinating, you know, all these old conventions. Yeah, it's a key film. I met a couple recently who were about 80 years old, and they were like a pair of teenagers with one another, and that was unbelievable to see, because I'd started to like lose faith in relationships and marriage and, you know, family, but you know, that kind of swayed me a bit. Just seeing them, they were like a pair of like sexed up teens, you know, and they were like 80 years old, all wrinkly and, you know, white hair, but they had young guys. Yeah.